How you doing? Roger here. I'm sitting in the woods in a spot where I filmed a little clip about this tree behind me, and I'm just going to show you that right now. This here tree is a spot where I once made a shelter. This is the remnants of it. What's left of it. I just used the natural features of the tree and I put all kinds of wood on top and boughs and whatnot. The whole purpose was to make a shelter in 1 hour. See, I came up with the idea after my wife and I went for a hike, and after hiking for some time in the woods, we found ourselves at a sign, and we were thinking about going home. We thought, okay, it's getting late, we have to meet somebody, let's make our way back. And lo and behold, after walking for about a half an hour, we made it back to the exact same sign. And of course you recognize it because most signs in the wilderness or in the bush are full of bullet holes. So we realized, okay, what just happened here? So we ended up making our way back out again, and we had to pay closer attention to make sure we found the right trail to get ourselves out of there. And we talked about it and realized, you know, what if it was really late? We didn't have cell phones back then. This was about 16 years ago. So we came up with the idea, well, I came up with this idea to build a shelter in an hour and see what I could come up with in 1 hour. And we came here to this spot, a different trail system, and I decided to do it here. And she videotaped it, and it's actually a videotape, which it wasn't digital back then. And we built a shelter in 1 hour, and this is what I came up with. It's just something we decided to do after getting lost, and you know, what if that had happened in the bush in cold weather and you're getting all wet, and you have to have something, build a fire, have a shelter, something. So we decided to try it, and it ended up being a lot of fun. And this is the spot where we were, and if you look around, it's pretty dense bush. It's pretty thick. If you were here in the bush at night, you wouldn't find your way anywhere. You'd be staying put. No matter what, you're just staying wherever you are because you can't see in the dark in the woods. It's just pitch black. So anyways, that was the whole purpose for showing that clip before. I had actually initialed it over 16 years ago. This was our spot. We had a little shelter. And at some point I'm going to get that tape and I'm going to see if I can get it on YouTube. I'm going to have to transfer it over, and I have no idea how to do that. But I'll figure that out and I'll make another video. So anyways, that was my idea for coming here. I've been hiking in here, and it is kind of a wet day. I'm getting a little bit wet, but it's not too bad. And I love it out here. Right now I got the crows making some noise. It's really nice here. Crows and blue jays making noise, and a lot of salmon in the river. I just crossed the salmon river, and there were some guys actually doing some spear fishing, which they're not supposed to be doing, but I could hear them. Like the river's about 50 yards from me, and I could hear the salmon splashing upriver under the crows. So anyways, I'm going to take a little hike around and have a little fun. I seen a turkey vulture a few minutes ago. I don't know if they're feeding on the salmon, maybe the dead salmon. Lots of them around. A little bit wet, a little bit slippery. Gotta watch the logs. All right, I hear you. Must have heard me coming. Look at that. Landing right over top of me. Not an easy spot here. This tree is toppling over. Very thick. I'm not even going to try and get through there. The ground is full of moss, and the moss is like a sponge. I'm walking on sponge. Yeah, it's a little swampy down in here. I don't think I'm going that way. A lot of wet. This area is really mushy. I think I'm going around. There's the low cedars. A little better here. This area. Gotta be careful walking on these logs. Everything's wet, slippery. Going up. Yeah, it's muddy. Okay. I'm almost there. Just a little out of breath. A little more to go. Whew. Nice little hike for today. It's a little bit steep here. Wow. A little more rock. Here we go. Last push. Up. Nice. I'm up. Nice trail. Got a nice trail here. Okay. It's getting a little smaller, a little tighter. Gotta watch out for branches slapping me in the face. Ducking under things, so some of this video is going to be ground shots. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. As you can see, it's fall colors slowly starting. I hope you can see. Trail system here. This way, that way. Which way do we go? This way. Oh, what do we got here? There we go. Somebody put a rope up. That never used to be here. Look at that. There's a river down there somewhere. Not a bad view. Oh, look at that. Turkey vulture. On Turkey Day, Thanksgiving weekend. How about that? Okay. A rope. Somebody put up a rope. Oh, more vultures. Lost them. I had them. Water on there. Hard to tell. Let's see. Alright. Gotta watch my step. There's the water. There's the rope. There's the fall. And there's the water. Pretty good fall. Not going that way. Yeah. More rope. Anyways, that's just about it for my little hike. I'm gonna make my way back. Getting wet. Clothes are wet from my knees down anyways. Traipsing through all that mush. I'm gonna go check out another spot and call it a day. It's almost time to head home for, well, it's not turkey time yet, but it's coming soon. Nice. I'm gonna check out a different trail here. I've been here before. I know my way around. I have minimal emergency stuff with me, a knife, a blanket, lighter. Wow. Okay. Let's go. Nice wide open trail here. Good for mountain biking. I should say this used to be actually a sand and gravel pit that was filled back in decades ago. I was actually in it when it was still a pit. I was a teenager. And it's been completely filled in, and you wouldn't believe that this was all dug out one time. It's all filled back in, and now look at it. Back to nature. Wonder what's over that hill. A drop off in bushes. Lots of bushes. There we go. Oh, look at this thing. This used to be part of a rail, train rail. Very old train system. Of course, you get graffiti all over it. Not going to show you too much of that. The big valley you saw used to have a train bridge. There's another piece of it way down there. Bit of the foundation pillar. Back in a Little House on the Prairie days. Uh-oh. Oopsie. This got all washed out. Down, down, down. Up, up, up. Blue jay up there somewhere. I just seen him go by. No big deal. You see him all the time. Right? That's a bit of a nasty tumble if you end up down there. You'd never make it to the water. Oh! What do we got here? Showing the ground again, coming through a tunnel. I can see with all them trees going by. Pretty soon this will all be different colors. We are in October in Canada. Oh, turkey vultures down there again. See the water. This is a bit of a drop off. A little bit of a drop off. I'm not going to do a selfie. Put it in there. That's the other side of the valley. Hope it's not too blurry. Okay. Well, there you go. Okay, I think that's it for now. I'm going to head back and I'm going to look for a spot in the river that I know has clay, natural clay. And I'm going to see if I could actually work it. I'm going to take some out of the ground. I'm going to try and work it and see if it's actually usable. I know if you play with it a little bit, it's kind of like just regular clay that you would buy in a store and make pots with and whatever else. And I know that you can actually make things like a fireplace or whatever, cement your stones together and do all that. Shaking water down on me. And I'm going to go check it out. So that's it for now. We'll see ya.